Good, so good. All right. So welcome everybody. Thanks for being here. It's going to be an amazing year. I'm so excited to share this with you. Like I have literally been bursting at the seams to share this with you, right? And timing is everything. And so let me get sharing my screens. We're going to get rocking and rolling here. My opinion, grab a pen and paper. You're going to want to take some notes. And at the end, we're going to have fun. We're going to open up. We're going to do some really fun things together here. So tonight is all about reoccurring income. Okay. You got reoccurring bills. Why not learn how to create a reoccurring income? Okay. So here's my question for you. I'm looking for my chat. Oh, there it is. So here's my question for you. I love to watch the chat. And that is, do you want to create a life and an impact of freedom? Put yes or no in the comments. Would you love to create a life of impact and freedom? Yes, I'm talking freedom like financial freedom. I'm talking time freedom, all the freedoms you can get. Yes, then you're in the right place. Okay. Now, here is a quote by me. Screenshot this because this will be going down in a legacy. I can promise you that. This quote will be around in 100 years from now. The future of business is built on community and subscriptions, and the shift is happening now. Screenshot it because that's it. The business is built on communities. You guys, community is the new retail. Things are changing. Things are going to community. This is so important for you to wrap your head around. I know, I love it too, Maria. It's the truth though, right? And so that's what we're going to talk about today. So let me ask you a question. What if you could build a thriving online community that generates consistent income, creates massive impact, and doesn't take more of your time? How would that feel? Like, how would that feel? I'm talking, you have your own thriving community of people that want to know you, want to get to know you better, want to learn from you, want you to engage in them, and you want to engage in back with them. How would that feel? And it generates additional, and yes, fantastic, amazing, awesome. Ooh, I like that. So freeing. Yes, amazing. Yes, feel epic. Yes, I love that. Love it. Oh, you guys, dynamic. Woo, look at the words today. Yes, so good, you guys. So I'm going to share with you today the 3 pillars of launching and growing a profitable community. I don't want you just to grow a community to have a community. It needs to be profitable. Each and every one of you need to have a profitable community. Okay. And so pillar number 1, the power of building a community that pays you. How do you do that? I'm literally going to walk you through the entire process tonight. Okay. So why community? Why community? Why does it equal profitability and impact? Okay, we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about how people crave connection and leadership and are willing to invest for it. So there's been a shift, right? And so we can talk about the shift real quick here. Let me stop sharing my screen. And so this shift, you guys, this is what happened. And if you're older, you're going to be like, yep, that's exactly what happened. So here's what I mean. So people used to get together in person, right? And used to really connect in person. Then social media came, gaming came, and people got online and then they got on their phones, right? And then there was less connection in the out world, in the real world. I don't know why I call it the real world because the social media is the real world as well, but you know what I mean. So then here's what happened. COVID happened and people got sent home. And then people were home and they couldn't be together. And so that's what really launched the power of being part of something, because a lot of people were alone, a lot of people were scared, a lot of people were lost. And so that's what really created the power of creating a community. Community matters, right? And so then the world opened up again. People wanted to be part of something, right? And the world kind of changed. How we shop changes. Like you can order something on Amazon and it's at your door in 2 to 4 days, right? But people are still craving that connection, that community. Matter of fact, you guys are in the digital growth community. Some of you are brand new to the community. What is something that you've gotten out of the community that you never expected have happened? Can you put in the chat? I would love to know what that is. right? I mean, I am just being around, yeah, ooh, support, friends, confidence. Ooh, you guys are going so fast. Look at this. Look at how I barely said it and you guys are blowing up the chat. That's the power of community. People feel heard, they feel validated, they feel part of something, the support and connection. And the fun part, right? I think you guys are going to agree on this. The fun part is we built a community all over the world. So we're not just in our city, we're not just in our state, we're not even just in our country. We are all over the world. 48,000 people from all over the world are in this community. It's amazing, right? The support, yes. Yeah, I know. Isn't that amazing? Matter of fact, it's so funny, you guys, because not even a year ago, I was interviewed on a podcast. I watched it today and I was just cracking up because I was so excited because we're at 9,000. And that was not even a year ago. Is that not wild? The growth of this community is just absolutely amazing. Some of the things that I've received through messages and through emails is it's wild, you guys, is this community has saved my life. I can't tell you how many emails I've had. Thank you for creating this community, Michelle. It saved my life. Like, you guys, community is powerful. It's impactful. And why not learn how to create an amazing community instead of just creating content every day? Why not create a powerful, impactful community for your potential customers and how to turn them into buyers? Doesn't that just make sense? Like, I've gotten the most amazing emails that you guys, this gives me goosebumps. Like, I can't, it's just shocking to me. And I'm just so grateful. And I'm going to share that journey with you, right? Because I'm going to take you on that journey because it's absolutely amazing, right? But I will tell you what, the more you care about people, the more money you're going to make. Okay. We're like, why aren't I making money? Why is this so hard for me? It's because you're worried about money, not the impact. People crave that connection. They crave that leadership and they're willing to invest for it. So the difference between an audience and a community, you can grow a community on social media. You can grow an audience on social media, but you can never really connect on social media. That's why you need to build an audience and take them to a community. It's the most important thing that you can do. Okay, and that's what I'm going to show you guys how to do that tonight. Because we get so caught up on building our subscribers on YouTube and building our followers on social media. If you guys put that much time and thought into also generating that into a thriving community, it would set your family free. And not only your family free, you're going to create a bunch of heroes in your community, and they're going to set a bunch of people free as well. It's that compound effect that happens when you create a community. Now, I want to give you some examples of successful community models because there's more than just what we have, right? And I now have launched many, by the way, that most of you don't even know a lot about of them. But some is a business and marketing membership. I actually talked to Celine today about she's in this one marketing one that was pretty intriguing, right? I have several business ones. One is the Digital Growth Mastermind. This is where you can access accountability or strategies, templates, live coaching, right? Where you're in a group just for you, right? Hence our digital growth community as well, right? And there is some groups out there, communities that just focus on personal development, focus on mindset, right? They do weekly growth challenges. They do live mindset coaching. There's book clubs out there, right? There's also health and fitness communities, which are huge, where they do workout plans, they do meal prep, they do ideas, accountability check-ins. You know how many teachers, or I'm thinking of you, Tasha, and people that teach their kids at home, but that you homeschool your kids, that create a group and they create these templates for other parents. And they pay a small fee every month to get these. And this one gal has created a community like this, and her kids help her create these templates. It's part of their schooling. It's brilliant. So now they have a reoccurring income stream coming into their house with their homeschooling that pays for all their bills. and they're not putting more time into creating it. So there's so many different successful types of communities, okay? So pillar number 2, you got to automate the income. And you can automate your income without more work, okay? So this is what we're going to talk about, okay? Oh, and how you can set up your system that runs for you 24/7. You know, you have automations now. Well, we're going to put your automations on steroids, okay? And we're going to show you, I'm going to actually cover with you the exact process I did. I actually have the blueprint I'm going to cover with you right now, and how I've been able to use that to attract, nurture, and monetize many communities, okay? The secret is recurring income without chasing sales. I have built multiple recurring income streams. I tried to screenshot. I know you guys are going to laugh at this. This is so ridiculous. I tried to screenshot all of my incomes before I got on here, but I couldn't find them all. I was like, how do I get to that one? And I couldn't remember how to get to, I couldn't even find them all. But I got quite a few to give you an idea how you can create several communities, or start with one, don't overwhelm it, and then you can give people what they need, and it turns into multiple income streams, okay? So I want to walk you through the process. I started creating organic content. You know, you can use YouTube. I use TikTok, by the way, but there's many different platforms. And then I had actually started out and created a free community. It was just Digital Growth Community. It's what you're in now. It started out actually as a free community. Many of my OGs in here know that. And we started growing the community, okay? And all I did, and my only goal in that community, was to love on them, was to get to know them better, was to show up for them every day, was to just help them, was to understand them, and was to help them not feel alone in their journey. Okay, so that's exactly what I did. And then next, what I did is we started doing webinars, email automations, started doing posts inside of there, launched our own program, right, inside the Digital Growth Community, which turned into a paid community. Now, here's the interesting part, and this is a part I want you guys to really grab a hold of. I would ask questions every day inside the community, and I paid attention. And I had discovered that there was many people in there that were like me and had customers, or had potential customers, that were looking for something more than just the Legacy Builder program. So I went to my email list. I'm giving you a really hot tip right now. And I went to my email list and I asked one question. This was back in, I want to say, maybe February of 2023. Yeah, I think. No. Anyway, anyway, I'll get the exact dates. I have it all wrote down because I keep everything. And I asked in my email, I said, how can I serve you better? You know, what's missing that hasn't helped, that what's missing, how do I say it? How can I serve you better? What is missing that is preventing you from launching? And I got a lot of replies. Here's the part that blew my mind. 100% of those replies said, you know, I already have my own business. I just don't know how to market. So I don't think this would help me. Because, you know, I talk about 900 a day. I'm like, oh my gosh, Michelle, you got a whole community of other people that said the same thing in there. So inside the Digital Growth Community, this is why I will tell you 1000% you launch your community in school, because of the features. So inside of there, you can lock some of the school modules. So now ready for this? All I did, I was already doing a call on Thursday and Friday. So I took the time and I created a whole platform, several modules. And I was like, okay, if somebody already has a business, what would they need? It's all marketing, by the way. There's so many amazing products, services, and programs out there. People just don't know how to market. That's why they go out of business. So they just need to learn how to market. So what I did is I turned Thursdays into teaching that, and I let them know what I was doing, and I let my community, everybody, get to listen for free. So every every Thursday, I did a brand new call and I put it into the monthly. And I literally went to ChatGPT. You guys, this is so huge what I'm sharing with you right now. This is how easy this is. Okay. So I literally went to ChatGPT and I literally said to ChatGPT, for 27 days, I've been sharing the Legacy Builder program and showing people how to make daily pay. And I literally broke it down. And I said, I want to introduce them to a monthly membership where they can be part of a thriving community and they can get access how to market and attract daily paying customers. Can you create me 3 emails? They created me 3 emails. I plugged them in on email 28, 29, and 30 inside my automations. And I'll never forget, I put them in and we left to travel because my son was running. And we get to the airport and I look at my phone, I'm like, holy crap. And it was like 47, 47, 47, 47, 47. And I was like, it worked. So inside of it, inside of the digital growth community, I launched a digital growth monthly. And then I literally introduced it to my community. And I said, listen, if you guys want to be part of it, I'll add an affiliate program to it. So if you refer to people, yours is free. And it blew up. And so I think my biggest affiliate in there, you guys, they make about $950 a month just promoting the digital growth monthly. Pretty awesome. There's another one that does like $750 a month. There's several that do like $500 a month that they make off of that. So they make 100% profit off of products they didn't create. And now they make another reoccurring income off of products they didn't create. So I was able to take a free community and turn that into a proportion of it was a paid community that everybody could benefit from. Now that's how I love doing it. But here's the part that's so important. Okay. I asked a question every day. I've already shared that with you, right? I've asked a question every day. So based off of that question, okay, based off of that question, I knew exactly the message my perfect customer needed to hear because they wouldn't be in that community if they weren't my perfect customer. So I am able to ask a question in that community and I'm able to copy and paste every single answer, plug it into ChatGPT and have content for decades if I want. So I no longer have to think about what to talk about. I don't have to think about my newsletters. I don't have to think about anything. My community tells it all to me. So I want you guys to imagine, instead of you just sending emails, hoping that they buy, what if you also created your own free community? You put them in your community after they're in your email, because you've got to get your email. And then you invite them to your free community. And then all of a sudden you just love on them. You ask them a question every day. And by the way, I'm going to give you access to all the questions I've asked because I've kept them all because I know which ones really converted and which ones didn't. So I'm going to save you the time. And I ask these every day. And what if you did this and all of a sudden you knew what your message was? My community built my $1 million brand and my $1 million message because I just cared enough to ask. And I cared enough to engage. That's it. Some of you are so focused on making sure your freaking background's perfect. I'm focused on the impact. That's it. So I've never had to think about, well, what do I talk about? What do I say? I've never had to think about it. And it's fun. You know, you create content, you build this email list, and then you're by yourself, right? Imagine if you create content, you build an email list, and you have your own community that you can go in there and love on, and you get to know people, and you get to literally use your voice, be heard, because you know more than them. You can be brand new, but you still know more than the person that hasn't bought from you yet. And guess what happens? Your confidence increases because people start engaging. And then guess what happens is you start creating these looms because you can download Loom for free. And you start creating these looms. You start creating a 2 or 3 minute loom every day or every other day. And then all of a sudden you got power that you never knew you had because you guys all got more in you. Trust me, you have so much more in you that just needs to be propelled out. And if you show up for other people, and I tell you what, the engagement, the relationships that you are going to build are going to be priceless. And then when you listen to them, what they need, and then you're going to deliver it, and they're going to pay for it. Some will, some won't. So what? It doesn't matter. The ones that want to learn more from you will. Just focus on the impact. That's all you ever focus on. Okay. So I'm not done. It gets better. So that's why you want to create a free community and just love on them. You just absolutely love on them. So I literally last year, I was like, that's it. I mean, you guys, we are so close to 100 six-figure income earners inside of here. It's insane. And I'm like, so last year I was like, I'm going to create 1,000 self-made millionaires. I know I can. There's zero doubt. I know what it takes. And I know if I could work closely with people, and it's interesting because my personal assistant, Celine, is actually the one that said this. I don't know if she remembers that. I remember being in my closet in my bedroom, and I was on the phone with her, and she made the comment, and I was like, I don't know, Celine. And she goes, no, you need to. And she's like, you need to create a mastermind where you can work closer with people that truly want to become a self-made millionaire, because your group is growing so big, but you need to work close with people that want that. And so last year, I launched the Digital Growth Mastermind so I could work close with the people that want to achieve 6 figures. That added an additional reoccurring income stream. Okay. So I want to show you this journey, right? Because I want to help you guys with this. I've not added more time. Well, the mastermind I have, but I'm talking like to launch the digital growth community. This one right here, I didn't add more time. The training I put in the monthly, I just trained for free in my free group. And then I just put it in the monthly. It was brilliant. I didn't add more time. I literally didn't add more time. I was able to launch and grow a free community without adding more time. And I was able to get it really, really good because my community told me what it needed. Right? And so that just works so well. I don't have to do anything in the monthly anymore. I do a monthly meetup, and I add some stuff every once in a while, or have special guests come on every once in a while, but I've been opening them up to other people as well. But you guys, it just runs and it generates me a very high 6 figures just by providing free information in my free community. I was able to create a paid community from that. So I want to help you. And this is pillar number 3, how to scale a 10K monthly recurring revenue off of the blueprint I just shared with you. Okay. I know there are some things blocked out because we're going to talk about those tomorrow. None of those really are relevant right now. So you guys, this is some of the monetizing strategies at work. The Legacy Builder program, to reoccurring income, to recurring memberships, to coaching, to affiliate commissions. You can create one community with the goal of turning your potential customers into Legacy Builder, right? They buy that from you, and then you're going to build some that are going to also become reoccurring memberships. Some are going to become part of your coaching program if you want to launch them. And I'm going to show you how to attach other affiliate commissions to your program based off of what people need. Not based off of what you want. You got to get rid of that mindset. It's not about you. It's about what people need. I just give people what they need. I listen and I execute. That's it. I don't walk around going, what should I do? What should I do? I'm like, no, what do they need? What do they need? What do they need? That's all I think about. Like literally, what do they need? How can I help them? How can I bridge their gap? How can I get them to the next step? And it's based off of that, right? So this is one of my affiliate commissions, 146,000 a month. MRR stands for monthly reoccurring income. I just did this today. Happy Monday, Michelle. Okay. Here's another reoccurring income. This is a newer one that I just added recently, but I made this off of this year from it. Here's another one that is another monthly reoccurring of 11,000 a month. Okay. How many of you are like, oh my gosh, right now? Like, how many of you are like, are you kidding me right now? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Here's another one. This is another reoccurring income stream. Made me that much in 2024. So right there, just this alone, if you do these, that is 146, 158, 168, almost 170,000 a month in reoccurring income. Just because I love helping people. And just because instead of going, what should I do? What should I do? I'm like, what do they need? What do they need? How can I help them? What can I give them? Yes, my friend, generational wealth. That's not it though. So then I have multiple Stripe. I have multiple accounts. Like I can't even find all of them. Here's one of my other multiple income streams, 1.7 million in 2024. Another one, 1.15 million in 2024. Do the math on all of this. All because I launched a free community to help people. You know, it is insane, right? That's not it. There's one more. Well, there's that I could find. Here's another one of that I made that. So do the math on all of it, all because I decided to launch a community to help people. And there's more. I just couldn't get them all. I actually had to have Michelle pull up one of them because I couldn't figure out how to do it. Right. But again, all because I launched a free community with all the intentions of getting to know my customers better and helping people. If you guys care more about helping people than you do making money, you will make more money than you can ever think of. You'll be in a position like me. Well, I don't know where all my incomes are coming from. This is how I'm paying cash for lake homes. This is how I'm paying cash for duplexes and leaving that legacy for my family. The more I help people, the more I can change my family's life. Yes, that is true freedom. And each and every one of you on here can do that. So I'm going to give you my top 3 takeaways from doing this in such a short time. Can you imagine, you guys? I literally just launched my community 2 years ago and 2 months ago. All that in that short of a time. And we're talking reoccurring income. Okay? Truly care about helping others. Okay? Truly care about helping others. What are you passionate about? And let's turn that into profit. How fun is that? What are you passionate about? Let's turn that into profit. And yes, you can even do that around your Legacy Builder program. Can I share with you how? So what are you passionate about? Matter of fact, let me just use an example. Give me an example of something you're passionate about. Put it in the chat. I'm gonna walk you through this. Okay, other than business, okay, travel. Ooh, that's perfect. Oh, nutrition, wellness. Oh, you guys are so good. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna do travel. So you have your Legacy Builder program, so you have the money to travel. So why not? You guys ready for this? I'm gonna rock your world right now. So let me stop sharing my screen. So we're gonna do the travel thing. So why not launch your own community? And you're going after people that you're going with your daily pay business with the Legacy Builder, people that love to travel and want the money to travel. You get them in your community, and part of your community, and when you do the introduction part of your community, also, hey, share the top 3 places you want to travel that's on your bucket list. And so you are going to be the visionary and help them see these trips and these cool places, have them share any photos where they've traveled to, right? And you work on this. Then you start being an affiliate for other products that would help people that love to travel. Okay, you guys are going to have a blast with this community because all of a sudden you got these people in here to learn how to make daily pay, but then you're also giving them what you love, talking about travel and all this cool stuff. You can even have a module inside of school that literally just talks about travel and all this cool stuff, right? And then how can you turn that into an income? And eventually you learn to turn that into an income. And there's so many ways you can do it. Like I could keep you on here for hours teaching you how to do that, right? Same thing with cooking. Okay, and people are like, well, how would you do that with cooking? Easy. You got the Legacy Builder, right? And you're going after, maybe I would start doing a lot of my videos when I'm cooking. And then you attract people that love to cook. And then you create a community. And one area is, okay, guys, inside my free community, I know we're trying to be busy building an income